We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Well-Hatted Cinema Club. As always, I'm Eric, joined today by my incredibly handsome co-host. Give it up for Micah and Brian.
Hey. How?
Look at us all. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see we all got our same hats pointing forward this time.
Hoodies on. Summer's ending.
I know.
dude.
I got the thermostat in my. I was saying, I got the thermostat in my office, and no one's telling me to turn it down anymore.
Damn.
Not at all this week. It's finally cold. I can finally, no one's hassling me like, oh, I'm sweaty.
Micah can coexist in his
got
natural
cold.
hot habitat.
It got cold this week, randomly. I don't know if it's the same down in D.C., man. It got cold.
Oh, it's 60 when the sun goes down.
It dropped, yeah. Randomly. It was like
That's why I'm running after this. I'm running at like in 70-degree weather because I can't do the heat.
Yeah.
Micah,
Right.
I can't do the heat.
Can't do it.
Micah and his damn thermostat. But we're back here with another pretty standard boilerplate episode for you guys. Standard doesn't mean it's bad, though. This is a good one, as always. We got our movie news roundup, and then we're going to get into our movie of the week, which I chose, which is Hostiles. And then Brian's got a little movie plot game for us that he's going to describe for us later on. So plenty of good stuff.
Good stuff.
Excited to get into it. But as always, we're going to go around the horn here and talk about what we've been consuming. So I'll kick it over to you, Bri. What have you got the diary pulled up? What you been watching?
I got the diary. So, yes, I was gone all weekend, so I didn't no movies this weekend. But a couple little good ones in here. So I'd watch Old School prior to leaving. Just I had it on. I think it was after we recorded, no bullshit. I just went out in the living room. I was eating some food. I'm chilling. I watch Old School.
Who's in Old School?
So that's Luke Wilson, Vince Vaughn, Will Ferrell. It's the one where the dudes guy gets divorced, starts a fraternity. Yeah, it's a couple questionable scenes here and there, but I think this movie's damn funny. One of those underappreciated Will Ferrell ones because he's not the lead. This is just him as a side character. And a couple scenes I'm roaring at when he gets the freaking he just took one in the jugular, man. That whole that shit is so funny. He cracks me up. That movie is pretty solid. It's Todd Phillips, so before his Hangover fame. But yeah, it's a pretty solid little romp. But on a higher note, me and Carly did a Dune watch, a double Dune, but not just any Dune, double Dune. You got a double Dune.
Ooh,
because
double
Carly
Dune down?
Yeah, because Carly was like, I haven't seen Dune 2, and I'm like, well, let's watch it. And she's like, well, I haven't watched Dune 1 in a couple years. I feel like I should rewatch it. I'm like, don't have to tell me twice to watch Dune 1 again. Wow, what a thing. Got to test out the old new sound system in here.
Yeah.
When Dune 1 starts, you get the Hans Zimmer. I don't know what those percussive instruments are. That shit slaps. Hans Zimmer scores all time in this. Just watching it again just made me realize it. I'd argue, actually, I think the score in the first one's better. I know there's a lot of back and forth between, you know what I mean? I think there's just some bigger moments, like the Armada one. I think the I Dream of Arrakis thing. And I know a lot of things get tied over into the second one. But yeah, I had a great time watching it. I definitely will say, you notice the pacing difference between Dune 1 and Dune 2 watching them back to back. Because Dune 1 really it's a little slow, then it goes. And then it's kind of like, are we done? No, we're not done. But it was great, man. I mean, Dune 2 is dope. Carly was really blown about how they did my girl Chani. Because she's like, wow, this dude literally goes, you know why? He literally goes like, I'm going to love you till to my last breath. And then turns around and goes like, I'll be taking her hand.
Give her to me.
Yeah, but that shit is fucking lit. God, I can't wait for Dune, not Messiah, sorry, Dune Part 3.
Dune Part 3.
That's going to be awesome. But yeah, that was what I watched. It was going to be awesome. Yeah, that was what I watched this week. Who would like to go next?
All right. Ricky, you want to go?
Ricky? Yeah, Ricky, please.
I actually don't. I'm bad. I haven't done my homework. I don't have zilch to talk to you guys about. But I'll do book talk this week. I'll do.
Did you watch Alien too? I haven't watched any Alien Earth yet. You can fill
I'm watching Alien Earth tonight with David. So I can't even bullshit and speak about that.
So what's the book talk?
I did take Riley to on a nice little date to Georgetown this weekend. I found a used bookstore in there.
Ooh.
So two things. I can go get it, but used bookstore. We bought 8 books, and I got some physical media. I bought a DVD copy of Gladiator sitting there.
Hell yeah.
I felt so bad because in the box, like, it had clearly been written by the person in there. It said like $8.99, and I'm like, dude, like $9 for a copy of Gladiator. Like, I'm sure, like, I want to build out my physical media. I get up to the front, old lady's like she's doing the math by hand with a pencil. Big
Lord.
number 2.
Oh boy, here we
and
go.
like she's doing it, and she goes like, "What does that say on the box?" I'm like, $8. She's like, oh, okay. $1. I was like, yeah, that's $1.
Yeah, bargain.
I bought three books. I'll talk about 2 of them. One of them is I bought Cormac McCarthy's No Country for Old Men. Obviously, legendary movie. I'm excited to read the book. And then another one that's based off a movie or inspired a movie is The Perfect Storm, which I've gotten pretty far
Shout
into
out the Gloucester Fishermen.
Yeah, man.
The Andrea Gale. Great brave men of Gloucester.
Brave men of Gloucester.
Brave men of Gloucester. Lost at sea.
I haven't seen The Perfect Storm yet.
It's all right.
Yeah.
There's a picture in my house where they're filming it in the background because they used to film by my grandma's house. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a pretty star-studded movie for not an amazing movie.
Yeah, it's like Clooney. Is it Marky Mark's in that?
It's Marky Mark, Clooney, John C. Reilly. Diane? Is it Diane Lane? There's also that guy from. He's the bad guy in Ninja Turtles. His name. He's I know, but he's the guy who plays him. It's the acting. Shredder. Shredder's there.
Shredder's just on the boat.
The problem is, it's one of those movies, though, that the problem is they lost contact with Andrea Gale, like, way a long time, like, a while. So everything that happens at the end is kind of just speculation. So it's a lot of, like, one more, like, they're doing those crazy fighting the waves. I don't know if that happened. Also, the bar that they're in there became a tourist destination, the Crow's Nest.
Yeah.
What they don't tell you is that back then it used to be just where the sailors used to go to get drink and have sex with prostitutes. That's what it used to be back in the day. So it's a little bit
the
washed
book's
up.
doing a good job of explaining, like, I haven't even gotten out to sea yet. I'm still in, like, the first, like, 75 pages where they're explaining, like, the history of Gloucester, what, like, fishing means to the city, and what the Crow's Nest really is. And I'm,
it's like a dirty ass.
reading it, and I'm like, it's like half a motel, half a...
Yep.
And I'm like, they
now
have, like, rooms above the bar, and I'm like...
Yeah.
Nah, they're fucking up there.
Saloon
Now
style.
it's a like the same place. It's the same location, but now it's like become a tourist destination. Like you go. I've driven by it. My grandma still lives up there. Driven by it 1,000 times. Never gone in.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
That's your homework for the week, Brian.
There you go. I had to go up and have dinner with her soon. I'll be like, I'm here at the Crow's Nest.
But yeah, that's
good. Good stuff.
I'll let you guys know what happens when I'm sure I'll read it, and then I'm gonna watch that movie right after. So
there you go. Best way.
Mike, kick it over to you, brother.
So Mike randomly, like, I'd never seen this movie, and Mike was like it's been pushed on him by his sister. So we watched the 2005 Pride and Prejudice, the one that gets the shout out in the Barbie movie.
Oh yeah.
Is that the
Wait. So it's Keira Knightley, right? And Mr. Darcy,
Matthew
McFadden.
McFadden.
Yeah, I remember that movie. I've seen that one.
Like hand one where he's
the
like
hand. Yeah, right. That's a thing.
He does the hand.
He does like the what is that? Arthur. He does like the.
But it's like a yearning. It's like a yearning thing, right? Like
yearning
he's
yearning hands. Not a lot of physical contact in this movie. I found out later that there's 2 endings because when this is like the UK project produced by the BBC, all this stuff. They didn't kiss like at all. Like no one, like they're just saying like I love you, all this stuff. Still a good movie. The U.S. It came to the U.S. We were like, we need to see
the kiss.
We need to see some smooches.
You need a kiss, yeah.
2 endings. Yeah, there's 2 endings.
I was going to remember there's a kiss in the book because I did read it in my Jane Austen class before I was kicked out.
We did segments in school or whatever. But like,
did you read it?
I did read it, bro. I read it before I was kicked out of that class.
You did the Spark Notes?
No, I did. She hated me, bro. That's different. But I did learn those things. If it's a Jane Austen novel, it's pretty much chips. If you go out in the walk and get caught in the rain, well, she's got. She's got the Termaflu.
Oh no! I mean, they're slopping Keira Knightley up. She's rained on several times.
Yeah.
But no, the movie was dope. It's shot great. Like the acting's good. I did notice y'all know what like mouth acting is. Like Keira Knightley. Some people emote with their eyes. She's emoting with all 32. Like
she's
like,
got
once
the
I
teeth
started
acting.
to notice it, I couldn't stop noticing it. No, but I liked it, man. Like the blocking, the shots, some of them are really intricate. So I saw that. Then I watched Najatu. Banger.
Oh, yeah, banger. Was it worth the hype, man?
Crazy. They're doing stuff like this guy. This is his second ever movie, and his first was like the first Najah. He's got something. There's another guy that like, if I'm Sony, DreamWorks, Disney, Illumination, Pixar, I'm calling that guy's number, and I'm poaching him from China. I was like, we can get you, download Duolingo. We'll have you here tomorrow. Like, this guy's got like vision. His set pieces are crazy, and this one added more of like the Pixar-y kind of emotion, to it. Nice. So that was good. And then last night, went and watched that Sydney Sweeney movie from 2023 that they just released, Americana.
Oh, was it any good?
It was funny. I didn't know she was going to have a stutter the whole movie. And as good an actress as she is, this is hard to pull off when she's like... Weird. Yeah, so that was a little bit of a struggle to sit through. But the kid, I don't know if you've seen the trailer, that thinks he's the reincarnation of Sitting Bull. So the whole movie, this little kid just thinks he's like Native American, and he's going up to the Native Americans. He's like, "I am the reincarnation of Sitting Bull," and they're all like, "Who is this kid?" Like, but he's geeking. Like, there's one time the guy's trying to like knock some sense into him. He's like, "You're not Native American." He just looks at him dead in the face, and he goes, "I remember a bit more horses in my day," and just a Sitting Bull. that kid geeked. It was like fine, kind of like one of those like one roomy kind of shoot 'em out, like Bad Times at the El Royale probably level,
Sure.
kind of that thing. Enjoyed it though.
Deep cut.
So those were my watches.
I wasn't tracking this movie at all.
Well, they kind of slipped it out because I don't know what happened to it because it was fully made like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and even went to
when you mentioned it, it like kind of rings a bell. Like, but now I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of those movies. Like, I remember I got forced to watch Voyeurs when she was first on the scene.
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm surprised the Horn Dogs haven't sunk their teeth into that one yet.
You see all of her in that movie.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say,
she is in that movie.
Yeah, she sure is all in that movie.
Yeah.
Just saying, take that for what you will. I'm not telling you to go watch it. I'm just telling you what's happening in it.
I think Ana de Armas has one of those with like Keanu Reeves for some reason, where it's like her and another girl go to his house.
Hypothetical. Oh wait, knock. I know what you're talking about. That's not like Eli Roth horror one.
Yeah.
That's different. This one is more like it's like just a mystery movie, but like it really like you could tell the central point of the movie was Sydney Sweeney taking her top off. You know what I mean? Like the plot twist makes no sense. Like it doesn't.
Her boobs are fake. No,
she's married to like Justice Smith, which also kind of feels weird. They don't really buy it.
This is not real. This is clearly fiction.
It's clearly fiction. She clearly, obviously, yeah. You think well, also their apartment's a little too big.
Like that.
Well, they're also like really like way too rich. They're supposed to be like, yeah, we're just two struggling photographers. I'm like, you got like 15-foot ceiling, like whatever. I'm not gonna on it.
Movie of the week. But all right, let's.
We were talking about Bond earlier today. Talking about Spectre rewatches. I've been debating between Bond rewatches, but what's the future of Bond hold? We're talking about Bond's past.
The future of Bond holds Mrs. Jeff Bezos. Yeah. The future of Bond.
What the fuck is this, bro?
What's her name again? Is it like semicolon something? Or that's the kid, right?
Wait, what kid?
What are you talking?
Oh, I'm thinking of Tesla.
You're thinking of Elon Musk chick.
Elon Musk.
No. Yeah. Wait, so is this actually a thing that Jeff Bezos is being like?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Because he owns Amazon, which owns.
Who is Jeff Bezos' wife, though? That's my
question.
Lauren
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Is she hot? Is she an actress? Actually, better question. Is she an actress?
I would say no to both for my taste, but she clearly pulled Jeff Bezos, so she's got qualities.
No, it's not doing it for me.
But like, what's the role that he'd want for? So prominent?
Not like a cameo. The article I saw was like he's pushing to have her in the movie and like not a small role. I'm guessing like speaking like lines and shit. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
God, Bond is so fucked.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was gonna say this about your Spectre
like 50,
thing,
right?
Yeah, but I wanted to like wait until we were recording. But like, I would hold off on the Spectre rewatch until this comes out, and then imagine how good Spectre will look in comparison.
That's a good point. Well, I just like I was thinking about doing like a full Bond rewatch, and I just like remember like because I was curious to read back. Like, did you know there's only 4 Pierce Brosnan Bonds? I didn't know that. I thought there was more. And it's just like you look back, there are so many just ones even in the middle there
Yeah.
Because people talk about the Roger Moores, the Sean Connery Bonds. Like you're like, oh, he was great. I'm like, and he was.
Yeah.
There's a lot of duds in there.
How many?
Forget
how many movies is that total? Because I know they sell
like
the box
28.
sets and they're like hundreds
like
of
28.
dollars.
I think Peyton did a full rewatch when we were in college.
yeah, they're like.
Is that COVID? Because that's what that sounds like.
So there's like a lot of weird ones because they did a break, right? So there's a bunch of Connerys, then they did George Lazenby, then they go back to Connery, then it's Roger Moore, then it's Timothy Dalton, people forget, then it's Pierce Brosnan, then it's Daniel Craig. And it looks to be there are 25 films? That feels
very
like low.
doable. Very
That's
doable.
why they're calling it Bond 26. That makes a
That
lot
does
of
the
track.
last one was Bond 25, not 25 years, which would not make sense.
But I just like I guess
But
my
they're
reason why I
talking
think about
filming this, starting to film this next year.
I guess I meant like with
with
Spectre, like obviously Quantum of Solace is like just objectively like disliked, but
circumstance of its time.
because of how good Casino Royale and Skyfall is, I just like in my mind think of Spectre as being shit. But take IMDb ratings with a grain of salt. But like you look at like it in the compared to like Bonds, it's pretty right in the middle.
Was
in terms of like
the one where they went full parkour with him and has like the crane sequence in Africa?
No, that's the opening of
Casino.
Casino Royale. That's the opening of Casino Royale.
Okay.
But
Okay.
no, Quantum of Solace is one of the writer strikes. Spectre's one where they tried to do it's like Blofeld. Like they tried to really go OG, like the secret society of Bond and stuff. It has that crazy open.
The octopus, right?
Yes,
Yes,
correct.
And they wasted Christoph Waltz. In
That's
the
what
movie.
people's complaint is. But honestly, though, I'm just like thinking like it looks pretty doable. It's gonna take me a while to go, but I'm excited. I just think for me with Bond going forward, it's like we've had such good success with Bond right now, but now we've never seen. And I'd be happy with whoever's direct. We got Denis Villeneuve directing, Stephen Knight writing, whoever they pick for Bond should be great. But I've never seen a studio be like already have so many opinions about what they want to do at Bond before the movie's even in production.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I put this thing at the end here, which is just like asking you guys what the best case and worst case scenario is for Bond 26 based on like all this other info we've gotten, right?
Yeah.
Because like the studio has all of this input with like, here's our short list for actors we want. We want it to be young, but also Jeff Bezos wants his 50-something-year-old wife,
Right.
who has no acting experience, to be a central player in the movie.
I don't know about Central, but yeah, like
Yeah.
like
Prominent.
like
Prominent, no.
like Ana de Armas or maybe like M or something. I don't know.
It's not
M is crazy.
M
is crazy.
insane.
Like the Ana de Armas one is honestly too high, but more approachable. M is absolutely insane. Like that's got to be I think it's got to be a prominent British actor.
Well, that was gonna be my question. Also, was like, would they just bring in Rafe again? Like, and because like they've done that before.
Judi
with
Dench
the-
was M.
Yeah,
both,
they done
yeah.
it across, and I wouldn't be opposed to that if
That's fine.
if he wanted to. Like, obviously, like
Well,
Craig's gone, but maybe it's best to get out of that universe because they clarified that James is James. Like, they kind of broke the rule of Bond
Yeah,
in the
he's-
Daniel Craig
yeah.
universe.
Because it could
What
be anyone,
about-
right? Until Skyfall.
what
Yeah.
about my girl from The Favorite? She's going to be in The Roses with Benedict
Olivia
Cumberbatch.
Coleman?
What about
She's
Olivia
great.
Coleman? Great.
I love her.
Great.
Smart.
Awesome.
I think she'd be a
Talented.
great. I think she'd be a great.
I think she'd be sick.
I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of her. She
Yeah.
is so flippin' funny in Paddington in Peru.
Yeah.
Paddington plug. Can't get away from it.
I'm also really excited for the Roses. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Like, I'm getting
looks
like
fun.
I think
more
she's gonna
excited.
kill it. Yeah, I don't know about Benedict if he's funny, but I know she'll kill it.
So,
He's got some timing. I
So,
feel like. But
well, you know what's funny? Speaking of, I just kind of think it's a good
Killing?
segue. Sam Mendes. Speaking of Sam Mendes Bond, Sam Mendes, he said, "Oh, we thought, well, sorry, Greg Fraser can't be part of Dune. Nobody gets him now.
yeah.
I guess everyone suffers.
Yeah, he's got
Where's Greg Fraser going, Micah? Who wrote this in?
I mean, yeah, Greg Fraser is going to be the cinematographer for all four Sam Mendes Beatles.
What?
Yeah, why would he just do one?
I don't know. What? But like now you don't.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't realize
That's.
the news is breaking for you, not once but 4 times.
No, I saw it again, but like it just to me, it's like the reason I said all four. I'm aware that he probably would not just do one. It's just more like remember, there's so long the talk was like, why can't he do Dune 3? The Batman Part 2. Well,
Yeah, we were
the
hoping.
Batman is so good.
Yeah.
He did a good job on that. Now you're telling me it's not even going to do that either. So
yeah.
Roger T can save us.
Dude, this is like, I like these Beatles biopics, right? In a way, like, this might be an overarching statement, but like, is this good for Hollywood in general? Because like, these are biopics which people are getting sick of. They're creating a universe which people are kind of tired of. and now you're taking Greg Fraser from the Batman.
I just don't see a world where Greg Fraser could shoot anything the Beatles thing. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like this is not where he needs to be.
Is this are these like an A24 production? Like, who's like? Because I looked at. I
have no idea.
I don't know individual like people that were producing this. It's Sam Mendes and 2 other producers that produce all his other stuff. And there's like a guy that seems like he's like the Beatles producer. Like, hey, you're doing a Beatles thing, don't fuck up the Beatles. Like that kind of guy. There's no one else. I was wondering, like, how'd they get the talent? How'd they get Greg Fraser? Is the concept in the script, is it that enticing that you're...
It's just, I gotta wonder, right? Like, because you gotta imagine with someone like Greg Fraser who's had great success in the last couple things, like, you'd think that something must be really enticing or something, because you'd think, like, Matt Reeves and DC and Warner Brothers, and actually both Warner Brothers with Denis or Warner Brothers with Matt Reeves would be like, hey, Greg, we want you on our sequel, and he's now not doing either of them.
Yeah.
That seems kind of insane. So it must be something.
They must be
enticing.
Like, I know there's a lot of prep work and a lot of work that goes into like shooting a movie. So I'm sure he's like, I need to focus because I'm about to do 4 back to back to back.
About to be the most gorgeous Beatles movies.
They have to be. I mean, I know Mendez's highs are high, and like you think of like all we see is light. His lows are pretty fucking low. So I mean, like, can all 4 be good? I just don't see a world where that happens.
I don't know. Who worked on 1917 with Mendes? Was it?
That was.
Was it Deacon?
Yeah, it was Roger.
Was it Deakins?
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, Deakins better show up for Bond. He did Skyfall. I feel like him and Denis worked together on. He did Scott Prisoners and Sicario, I think, with Denis. He might have done Arrival. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Okay. I know he did those too. So I'm just saying that'd be a great one to substitute in.
Yeah, if he didn't do the sci-fi stuff, I'd love for him to do something like this now that Denis back to kind of being on his feet on the ground, back on Earth.
And we saw what Deakins did with Mendes in Skyfall. Like, love Casino Royale. Don't get me wrong, that's my favorite Bond. But like, we're talking what Bond looks the prettiest. It's definitely Skyfall.
Skyfall's
a pretty movie. It's like watching. It's like when Rogue One came out back in the day. We're like, listen, I don't know what's my favorite Star Wars. It's certainly the prettiest one.
Regardless, little segue with the Batman Part 2, like, it's definitely not going to be as pretty as the first one, just because Zoe Kravitz is also confirmed not being returning.
Well, you know what that opens up the door for? Poison Ivy.
They're going to bring other people. And at the end of the Batman, she did drive off, so it's not like a huge loss, but like, I was kind of hoping she'd come back because I like seeing her.
Hey, I enjoy it. I'm excited to watch this Austin Butler movie with her. Like, I'm on board.
Yeah, what were you saying, Micah?
The female Batman villain's not bad. Like, he doesn't have, like, if they put one in there, one of his, like, flirty villains that he flirts with.
They usually all are.
Yeah.
My favorite
was it.
Poison Ivy.
It's my all-time favorite tweet I think ever was somebody said, Batman's a better man than me. This look alone would have had Gotham dealing with its own issues. When she's like, come with me, like walk away. I was like, he's a better man than me. I would have been gone.
It's year 2. Like, I'm not even in this that deep for real. Like,
yeah. There's a zipper actually right back here. I can take that off right now.
Let me just confirm that Alfred's okay, and then I'm good. I just gotta button that up.
I'm sad, man.
Gonna be interesting to see the movie without her, but I feel like Matt Reeves. It seems like James Gunn's excited about what he did. I think Matt Reeves does a good job with everything he does. I just think people. I think you gotta take it as like this was the Batman Part 1. Now we got Batman Part 2. He's obviously got something going on. I'm sure it's not gonna be an ugly movie. Like Reeves has made very well shot movies without Greg Fraser. It's just like Greg Fraser kind of went deep into his bag with that one, so we'll have to see what comes in next.
Yeah. We'll have to see. But for the DCU, I know some news not on here is like obviously they have all the projects they're currently producing, which is like Supergirl, Superwoman, Supergirl, the Lantern show, obviously Peacemaker 2 is coming out, Clayface. Those are the ones I know of. The others,
probably
I think
more.
Gunn today came out and said the next 2 that'll probably go into production will be Reeves' Batman Part 2 and then Superman, the next Superman project.
Sweet.
So I don't assume that's a sequel movie, but
I didn't see this news. This is exciting. What's coming in? Who's got a segue?
Superhero franchises.
Yeah, there it is.
There we
go. Keep it simple. So I'm reading here. I don't know who wrote this. I can read it. Tremel Tillman of Severance fame, and more recently he was in Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning.
Yeah.
is now confirmed in this brand new day, Spider-Man Brand New Day, in a role kept under wraps. Similar to, I don't know Liza Colon-Zayas, but Sadie Sink. I'm not familiar with that first actress.
Liza's from The Bear.
Yep.
Oh, yes, that's right. So she's another role. We don't know who they're playing.
We don't know who they are. Yeah, but they're in the supposedly.
I will say this, Tremel Tillman, when I found out he was getting Mission Impossible, I was excited because I'm a huge fan of Vince Severance. And I will say, small time on screen, great character.
Dude, he got the biggest, that guy.
That guy, yeah.
In the theater, yeah.
And
he had some great delivery.
Saw that and is just doing, because this is late in the game. Like, they're filming. Like, I don't know if they're
casting people. They're casting people during filming.
They were doing this. You know, it's the MCU. But they probably saw the reaction to Mission Impossible. Like, yeah, let's get him a role, or it's a big role. You know, that'd be fun. Like,
there's no way he's like the main villain, but he could be villain adjacent.
If they kept that under wraps the entire time, Brian. Like, that'd be insane.
You automatically assume the black guy's the villain? That's strike one.
No, I assume the big actor.
Sadie Sink. It's the small ginger girl.
I assume the big actor being introduced is going to be the villain. That's you usually have to keep your billing there, Micah. Who else? Someone's got to play the villain. Have they announced?
Unless it's with you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they did announce Scorpion. I don't know if he's big time.
Well, he's Michael Mando in the first one. Yeah. The guy comes up to Michael Keaton in the jail, and he's a guy. Really. He's Voss from Far Cry.
Yeah.
That crazy guy.
I'm a Scorpion.
Yeah.
Or something.
I'm curious what they're gonna do because I don't know with all these actors what the game plan is, but obviously Mark Ruffalo and Jon Bernthal are both confirmed for this movie. So it's just starting to feel like a really packed movie for something that was supposed to originally be like a very Spider-Man on the ground, like fighting street crime.
Well, it's because you know what? If you want to blame Marvel Studios and blame what they did with Kang, they're like, oh, shit, we fucked up, Tom. Sorry, I thought I was gonna get to get my own little movie. No. Sorry, Fantastic Four didn't do that well. Dude, it didn't do.
I'm sorry. A lot of factors, but like spending your new universe on one of your worst performing characters of Ant-Man is a bizarre choice.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I did see that. We don't have to go too much detail, but I did see it pretty much close out with like 500 mil Fantastic Four after a 200 mil opening weekend.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed it. That's low numbers for Marvel.
Those are back to back. Those are back to back. Like
and I thought they were good too. Both back-to-back movies. I thought they were good.
Enjoyed, yeah, exactly.
That sucks, and that's going to send the wrong message.
We'll see.
Those used to be like the Ant-Man, like little kid numbers, like
that was like Ant-Man. That was like those toss-away ones. This was supposed to be like big, and you know what the worst part is? They weren't even bad. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed both of them. I thought they were both well done, and they both just did not perform. But I guess it's just part of the game when you just don't have the pull like you used to.
I don't know I don't know what's left in the bag, honestly.
Spider-Man. Well, I think the Spider-Man. I'm ruined. All I have left is Spider-Man. That literally become the meme from Spider-Man 2. Speaking of projects,
failed franchises, I don't know.
Oh God, I hear the words Passion Project and Zack Snyder, and my brain immediately goes, "Oh God, what if?" Because I thought that Netflix's Killer Harvest Flower
Rebel Moon. Did they? I thought there was gonna be like 6 of those movies.
Did they make 2?
And then like the combo that's like put together and like with like he was doing this whole thing about like I shot 2 scenes of every take because one's gonna be extra violent and then
he put out a director's cut that's rated R of his own movie again later on Netflix.
It's gonna be a problem.
It was horrible. I couldn't even get through the first one. I didn't even bother with the second one.
Did the combo one ever come out?
I don't know. I don't care. You couldn't fucking pay me to watch that. And this is a guy who would actually sit down and watch the director's cut of Watchmen because I like that Zack Snyder. I'm not against length. Holy fuck. That's why I'm weird about Passion Project because I thought this was his Passion Project and that shit was fucking horrible.
I don't understand how he's not in like director's jail at this point.
I don't know.
And who is going to release this movie for him?
Well, his shit makes money, unfortunately, and people do watch his shit, so...
He really puts it in perspective with like things he's done. Like, I think Zack Snyder at his most like grotesquely Zack Snyder, his works with Watchmen. But then you watch things like his Dawn of the Dead, and you're like, "There's a good director in there."
Yeah,
a subtle director. Like, how did you do that?
I don't know. Thumbs up.
That was crazy.
He said Dawn of the Dead, and Michael went.
I just like don't know. Like, I just think Zack Snyder like doesn't need to be a passion project. Like, I think he's a talented enough director who needs. I think he needs a little bit of help. Someone needs to rein him in a little bit.
Tell him to not be slow-mo in every scene.
So, the project describes a man searching for his missing niece and nephew after their murders of their parents with the help of a photographer, the only man to see the killers. Okay, well, I'm already confused and annoyed by the description, so I feel like I'm going to not like the movie.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's the description I saw. He's looking for his niece and nephew after their parents. So his niece and nephew. So I guess his brother or sister.
Murder.
Children, and he's searching for him with the help of a photographer who was the only man to see the killer. I don't know Froffrey. I don't know who this is.
I've never. Who the hell is Stuart Martin?
Yeah, these are two names I wasn't familiar with at all.
Sorry for listener who who knows them.
Irish actor and singer Froffrey.
No.
Okay. He was in Les Mis, the 2012 Les Mis.
I think with a decent writer, I don't know who's writing it. I think it would really depend on who's writing it. Is it a direct to Netflix kind of drop? Will all depend. Because if it's a pretty decent screenwriter and maybe a studio going to theaters kind of drop, like, yeah, I would go see a Zack Snyder directed movie, especially one that feels, at least on paper, a little more grounded. Do you feel me? Like, I could see this being a good bounce back because I don't need him being like, it follows a man who goes to an alternate dimension and back in time to jump in slow-mo. What did I just hear in the background?
It's like a plane going over.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was like, sometimes I think DC's getting attacked or something.
Yeah. We got the military.
We're in a good spot.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Brian. Like, something maybe a little more like boots on the ground, for lack of a better word. Like, could be better for Snyder. I looked up Stuart Martin. He was in that. It was a Den of Thieves, Army of Thieves.
Oh God.
That was another Zack Snyder movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Army of the. I forgot about that. He's in jail to me until he gives me back 2 hours of my life for Army of the Dead.
You don't like how the outside of the frame was always out of focus?
I love that. I love how their plan was to load up $10 million in duffel bags to put it on a helicopter. It doesn't make any sense.
They didn't account for the zombie lion, tiger or whatever.
The zombie lion is insane. I'm not. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not too excited for this.
I'm not wasting any more breath on Zack Snyder.
Yeah, I need to hear someone else tell me it's good, then I'll go watch. I'm not going out my way.
Now a Danny Boyle passion project or a project. Yeah, Danny Boyle's back up in my book. Who wrote this one in? Danny Boyle.
I put this in here as well. Danny Boyle wants to direct a Robert Murdoch biopic, and Guy Pearce is in talks to star as Murdoch, and then Jack O'Connell is also in talks to be in the movie.
What I'm seeing here, he is a broadcaster from England.
He's on Fox News.
Oh,
Murdoch.
My oh my.
Yeah. So this could be a lot.
Oh, he's 93. Interesting.
They saw Guy Pearce in The Brutalist. They're like, I know an evil rich guy. This does concern me, though.
Why is that?
Because shouldn't Danny Boyle be working on 28 Years Later 3?
Well, that's my question, because I know Nia DaCosta is directing the second one.
Yeah, and they're going back.
They're supposed to go back to Danny Boyle for the third.
Yeah.
I like that. So that's a good question. He better get good. What I understood is that obviously the second one's already done. That they were waiting for a green light, but it performed very well at the office, like pretty well, right? I mean,
made its money and then some, yeah.
And then some, and now you got to get the second one. People are gonna go see it.
Yep.
Because at the very least, to be like, okay, explain your Teletubbies. I need to know. I need to know what's going on with that.
Explain the backflips. Yeah.
So I don't know. That's a little concerning, but I guess like you forget like people being like in talks, they want to develop like this could be so far down the line. Like I know Alex Garland already has a script for 3, so it's just like they just have to film it.
Right. And because I remember the first reports for for Superman, David Cornsweet and what's her name, were in like 2020. So it was like it's been years. So
it's gonna be a while. It'll be a ways off.
It'll be different. But for me, like having watched Succession, which is based off the Murdoch family, like I'm like that is so peak elite for me. Like I'll be excited for this, but and I like Danny Boyle, but I've seen everything I need to see. So
yeah, I'm excited. I feel like like you said, I don't know much more about it, but I've seen enough to be like, well, that intrigues me. It piques my curiosity.
Yep.
Oh God. Speaking of old men that should probably be dead. Jesus fucking. Okay, why are we doing this again? Why is he back?
Yeah,
Money.
This is like a week late, but Johnny Depp is in talks to return as Captain Jack Sparrow for the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. For a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I wrote this in because I could have sworn years back we heard that obviously Johnny Depp's been in hot water for a minute now.
Mm-hmm.
Bad press surrounding him. I'm like, whatever. But I thought there was ties to Margot Robbie, like revamping the franchise, which seems like, if you're Disney, like the smart play because she's getting money. If she wants to do it, she has good comedic timing. Like, I don't know. What are your?
She might have made Barbie and been like, "I actually don't need you. You need me."
Yeah, I think they're in a bad position because obviously they kind of tried to fix. So, what worked with the first three? Besides, people say what needs bring Gore Verbinski back. First things first. Sure. He's the only one who makes any good ones. But one of the things someone was talking about was that obviously the production value and the story blah blah works best with the first three, and the direction and all that. But you basically have an ensemble of characters that all work. Whether it's Will, why am I blanking on her name? Elizabeth Swann, Barbossa, Gibbs, Davy Jones, Norton, Beckett, Johnny Depp, Captain Jack happens to be one of the more fundamental parts of that. And then when they made the fourth one, they stripped away most of these people and tried to make him the lead.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
Fifth one, they kind of tried to surround him with some more characters, but they just didn't really stick.
And he was checked out by then.
Like, so that's the problem. So now at this point, you kind of need to just. I'm not saying you can't throw Johnny Depp in there for a little bit, but you need to just really hard reboot this because you're either trying to surround him with a bunch of people no one gives a shit about, or it's basically a half awake Johnny Depp leading a movie that's doomed to fail.
It's not like there's some sort of IP you have to be married to. This is based off a ride with a bunch of figurines.
It can be other Pirates of the Caribbean. They finished their story.
Pick a pirate. Pick any pirate. Make up a pirate.
And similar to your point, similar to like something like Star Wars. This is a great like world universe you have. You have a fucking ocean.
Hang around in the east. Yeah, they went to Singapore at one point. Go playing over there.
You can use any sort of like pirate mythology and lean into it and have fun. Like they could look for actual fucking treasure. They didn't do that. And
they never did that.
Yeah,
we saw the story. We started with the story about cursed, the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
Who knows gonna be such? They do a whole arc about Davy Jones, the Hard Davy Jones,
cool,
the Dutchman. It's done. It's over. The Jack Sparrow, Will Turner, that shit's over. It's cool. Like you said, do anything else. You can throw in a tie-in, like a reference.
Yeah.
Someone has a throwaway line about the black, sure, but like I just don't see why you're like hitching your wagon to what is now going to be a 25-year-old fucking franchise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
the last good Pirates movie was almost 20 years ago, guys.
Dude,
like we're getting that. We're approaching that territory.
Still stands up.
Yeah, that movie, that's what I'm saying, and that was like 18 years ago, Eric. That's
that original
crazy.
Trilogy. If they had just left it alone, I'd be like that trilogy. I still think to this day it's one of those. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's up there.
I cannot like even begin to taste like fathom the next two movies, and
we're so excited.
Well, I would love to have a movie that's in the spirit of the first three movies again with new characters. Like I don't as much as I like Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp needs to earn it back. I think he's just gonna phone it in again and try and make money.
We've already seen this play out with Fantastic Beasts. Just don't do that. Just don't hire them. Don't cheap out. Don't Also, you need look at the you were naming all the characters, but look at the people who played them. Those are like people at the height of their powers. You had like peak Orlando Bloom in there. Yeah, I mean you had like a real who's who. You got to treat it like the Hunger Games or like an Indiana Jones movie or like an Avengers movie kind of. Like you have to kind of spin some dough on some names that aren't Johnny Depp.
And you know what the other thing people forget? They did it in the fourth one, even though the movie was pretty weak, but they did kind of stick to this, sort of. They dropped in the fifth one. You can't do it on a soundstage. These movies cost a stupid amount of money. You got to get these actors out and we're going to blow some shit up. There's going to be model ships. We're going to be swinging on platforms. That's what makes these movies that great. And people forget that sometimes. Like, you're like, damn, why do these movies look... And obviously, like, the Davy Davy Jones CG looks great. I'm saying like, but even like the scenes when they're just like out and about, they're like, why does this look so great? I'm like, because they were actually on a boat.
Yeah,
actually out there. Like,
yeah.
At World's End was 20 years ago, and that's some of like obviously Davy Jones CGI still holds up, but like for a practical movie at times, like it looks phenomenal when they're on
blowing that shit. They're blowing that shit up.
Can you imagine now with if they can still do it practical, but like 20 years later, like if they try,
they could do it
and throw in some more technology. Like I don't know, like I just.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the right move to make for them to be like, we're bringing out Johnny Depp. It's like, oh boy, all right, rough start.
Need someone with vision. Honestly, Gareth Edwards, do you want to swing at another franchise?
Honestly, not a bad terrible. Yeah, you want to take another?
Oh my god!
Imagine how big those boats will look.
Dune 4, leave it alone.
How can someone?
Pirates.
Yeah, right. They'll be like, all right, well, who's gonna? Well, that's a good question, but how can he be trapped behind the door? Who can be behind the door?
Oh, like what are the portholes?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like the ship's sinking. And
I think people didn't realize like Gore Verbinski I think he was coming off The Ring when he did the first Pirates.
Actually,
and this dude,
like
dude, it's got some vision. It's got some horror vision. Like you see some horror like things here, but he had a vision. That was his baby, and he did that shit. Plus, it doesn't hurt when Hans Zimmer and that crew makes arguably the most iconic score of all time. Doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Listen. We'll have to see what happens with that. What am I reading here?
Well, I wanted something that we all know and love are people that were fans of the guys that Almost Friday. I was looking for the words. Almost Friday. That sketch group. They have a podcast and all that stuff. They are partnering with one of the companies that produced Weapons, Boulder Light. And the creators of American Vandal. So this is just like three names that I already like. To create a TV show called Last Night Was a Movie.
I can get down with that. I'd have to see a little bit more about it. I could get down with it.
I think you put this in, Micah, but I'm so excited for this.
That just
those
sounds
guys deserve
that's three people that are familiar working with like sketch comedians and stuff like that. Heavy like internet background.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, right. And I think I imagine the show, whatever it ends up being, Last Night Was a Movie. You kind of get the vibe like it's guys a bunch of guys who don't take themselves too seriously, who are very funny, and I think it'll be good. I'm excited. Like I noticed Friday Beers is even kind of, or Almost Friday, I should say, has been going to more like produced sketches.
Yeah.
And they're not bad. Like it's early. It's early.
It out. Yeah.
It's early, but it's they're not bad.
I'm completely behind this because I think about like Hell of a Summer, and I think about our generation of like our generation's humor, right? And even like the Rachel Sennett's and the A.O. Debris of the world, like. Giving those people a voice, and giving them like a platform is exactly what I think we need. I mean, I'm gonna consume all that shit. Like I'm excited for all of it.
I hear it. No,
sounds like a Gen Z Hangover, but as a TV show. Like, Like what happened last night? It was
Yeah. No, I get it. I'm into it. What I'm less into, but curious for sure. Is what we gotta move. You thought Mike Flanagan leaving Netflix was one thing to go to Amazon Prime. Now you got the Duffers.
Paramount's got new leadership, and they're cracking the bag open. They dropped a bag on Trey Parker and Matt Stone, and now they have dropped a bag on the Duffers that made Stranger Things.
I am not gonna hold you. Obviously, Paramount got kind of played when they did South Park because they just got like they were basically like, fuck it, we're gonna make whatever we want.
I mean, they're holding Paramount up.
I think, well, obviously, it's a double-edged, like, because, one, they do actually make a lot of money off of them, but they kind of got, like a fuck you. I think that what happened was, when you look at what happened with Netflix's contract with Mike Flanagan, he put out 4 great, well-received, well-written shows, and another one that was, like, with the Midnight Club that was, like, did all right. But he's a creative. He's constantly wanting to make new shows. And then, contract ends, goes to Amazon Prime, he's going to make Carrie, blah, blah. I think Paramount is confused that the Duffers are like a creative powerhouse and not some two guys who had one good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they can make something else. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna
spin off.
I'm just saying I'm not gonna take that away from them. They did that shit. I didn't make Stranger Things. They did. Yeah. I'm just saying that, like, it's okay. They're just not like the kind of guy like Mike Flanagan type or those guys who are like, I have a loose script for a Carrie series and I want to do this like Mike Flanagan's a constant guy like I want to adapt this and I want to adapt this. The Duffer Brothers to me feel like, well, we got Stranger Things. What else have they done?
I don't know. That is true, but I think like, I mean, from my point of view as someone who's not in those rooms where they're making these pitches and stuff.
Sure.
Is like, to me, I don't think you will ever get the audience that Netflix has as any other streamer. And so if you are hiring these people to try and recreate that, I think it's a bad financial move, I think.
Yep.
But
I agree.
I also think they said they want to move into the movie space and that they moved to Paramount because they are willing to put their stuff out in theaters. And I think that could be lucrative if it's good. You know?
I think it's exciting too, and a good thing that we had the whole talk about the young guy that's taken over Paramount and last week, and how he's committed to like revitalizing some of these franchises and committed to like theaters again. And so like it's exciting that a studio should be like a very like legacy studio is committing to in the streaming world getting movies in theaters and giving these guys like the Duffer Brothers, who maybe they haven't deserved this necessarily. I mean, they had a good idea, like giving them like, hey, come here, make movies for us. I mean, in the world of Paramount, like I'm excited to see what these guys do. I mean, outside of South Park, like these are the guys that also just like acquired the rights to UFC, which is like outside of our kind of space, but like of movies and TV. But like that's a huge deal. Like making pay-per-view fights more accessible. Like
that is true.
I'm excited to see what just Paramount is going to do the next couple of years.
Obviously, that's a good point.
So, I mean, when it comes to Duffers, like when we talked about all that stuff last year, this is pretty low on the totem pole. But like,
I forgot what we had talked about all this last week, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. This is kind of one move that they've made out of a bunch of things that they're planning. And like you said, Mike, it might be a financial dub, but like when people talk about bringing Bay back, transfer, talk about doing this, they have a lot of good things going for them that even if it's like, oh, that new Duffer show wasn't very good, it's like, okay, whatever. Like,
and my question to that is also like, when I heard this, I immediately thought about like before the final season of Game of Thrones with DB Wise and Benioff got like signed on to Star Wars, right? And they completely tanked the last season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Got to land the plane.
Yeah, it's already done.
If they don't land this plane,
I guess you could edit some stuff
ripped from them, dude.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, DB White, they lost their Star Wars movies.
They lost it.
I think this is like a make stuff for us kind of deal versus like a direct this particular movie. So I wonder if it can get snatched back in the same way that like you can
I don't know.
Shelve a singular movie versus like who knows how much work they've already done.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Who's to say what contracts have been signed? Like we don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
We don't know for sure.
We won't know how this plays out till like 2026 day one.
We gotta see if until
the finale.
We gotta see how that plays out.
We'll have to see how it goes.
Speaking about seeing how it goes, but maybe being interrupted by an ad. We've got YouTube is interested in buying the rights to broadcast the Oscars, which I both like and don't like because like that. Yeah, if there's gonna be ads during the live stream, down. But YouTube's a lot more accessible than fucking cable.
Right. I mean, either way, I'm sure this is gonna be on YouTube TV, which I'm already watching all this shit through anyway.
Which I already paid for.
Yeah, which I'm already paying for, but so maybe that means it won't be ads. I don't know. It worries me that like, what if like, are they gonna try and change the way their Oscars is currently? Like, are they gonna try and cater to a younger audience? Like, what is like? Am I gonna be watching like one of these streamers?
Or is it just broadcast rights? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is it just broadcast?
Or is it like Skibbity Toilet Best Actor Award?
Yeah. Like they start doing like fan votes awards in there or something. Like
Mr. Beast shows up.
Will. Yeah.
He's the host. He's like, we actually trapped Tom Cruise under the sea in a real life submarine.
We actually drowned Tom Cruise, and we have a couple brunettes here to try and kiss him back to life.
Go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you want to.
Smash that like button.
Listen, get that push notifications for every award tonight.
Hey, if this goes on YouTube, maybe we can host the Oscars, guys. That's what I'm thinking.
I just don't know. Like, I just kind of wonder. Like, I feel like a lot of people who watch the Oscars are also like, not just people our age. And I feel like if it's not on like ABC or something, that's gonna piss a lot of people off. Like, honestly, it's getting annoying. You know what pisses me off, and this has come from someone who, we have InterTV. It's like, you can pretty much watch any NFL game on any channel, like, except Thursday night. Like, whip out your Amazon Prime. You know what I mean? Like, that shit pisses me off. It's fun because, I know. Well, I'm saying even like Peacock has Sunday night, but you could still watch Peacock. You could still watch it on NBC.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's the difference.
But then there's like the Saturday games are locked up on ESPN, and then
Oh,
the
my
holiday
word.
games are now on Netflix. That's fucking. So yeah, it's just getting divvied up. I think you need to spend like $2,000 to be able to watch every game of one team,
Damn.
which is tough.
That's hilarious.
Tough. Speaking of watching, what did we watch this week, Eric?
Eric.
Oh yeah. What we watched this week? Movie of the week. I had chosen Hostiles, which is a 2017 movie directed by Scott Cooper. This is a movie with pretty
Kind of a stack.
yeah,
wild.
kind of like oh, it's got that guy. Oh, there's that guy too. It stars Christian Bale in the lead role as a army captain in the 1890s out in Southwest America, and really he's been to the Southwest that time period. They were fighting a lot of Native Americans, displacing them from their land. This is around the time of several big battles with Native Americans. Can't name off the top of my head. What was one of the big ones? Wounded Knee was the one named here a lot.
Is that the one with Sitting Bull? Just to go full circle there.
Yeah, right.
I think so.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with everything with down there, but it's based on a manuscript, right? Like it's based on a true story. I mean like.
Yes, this why did I type that in? This is based on a manuscript, so I guess it's kind of an adapted screenplay in a way. But basically, this captain, played by Christian Bale, agrees to lead a dying Native American war chief who's been a prisoner for about 7-8 years back to his homeland in Montana. This was something that was mandated by the president to show good relations with the Native American people out there. And it kind of just this movie tracks that journey for Christian Bale, who
He didn't like him.
Very much dislikes the Native Americans at the beginning of this trip, and how him and his companions, their journey from that fort to dropping them off in Montana it is. And other people in this movie, Jonathan Majors, Rosamund Pike has a big role as a woman whose family's murdered by a couple roaming Native Americans. Let's see, who else?
I can't believe you're missing the big one.
Yeah, you're missing your boy.
Jesse Plemons has a role. I was gonna bring it up. Jesse Plemons. Wes Studi plays Chief Yellowhawk, and I looked him up because he's a very prominent Native American actor.
There's like a handful of guys they call. They're like, we need a Native American.
He's in Geronimo, The Last Mohicans, Dances with Wolves. So any of those big, he's pretty much in any of the big Native American movies. And then Ben Foster shows up halfway through the movie, and someone that disappears pretty much halfway, or maybe a quarter through the movie. Timothée Chalamet. This was my last movie on my list, and I think the one he's in probably the least of any of the movies. I think he's in Interstellar more than this one.
No, people are like, listen, I was surprised when I heard he was in this movie, and I'm like, I would have heard of this. Was he have one line? Maybe.
Yeah, I gotta say the French accent was not. I know he speaks French too.
It was not great.
It was not there.
It was not great.
It was not there.
Yeah.
Oh man, this fucking movie. God, I mean.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Brian?
Oh, I mean, dude, it kind of makes you wonder, like, who are the real hostiles? Like, oh my god, this movie crawled to the finish, and I'm sorry. Like, I am a fan of what they were trying to say. I think the performances were good. I thought like it looked great, but like I could see why a lot of people probably didn't like this movie. It's just a little slow, man. Like it really drags its feet, but it does handle a lot of good things well. I thought the end worked out well. I don't know. I just I had a hard time getting into it. I really every time I thought I was about to I'm like, all right, now I'm in. I didn't. The one thing that was I will say this. The one thing that really etched in my mind was Timothée Chalamet talked about filming this movie, and he said that someone on set got really method and didn't bathe, and people were like, and so he smelled horrible, and people were trying to guess who it was, and some people were like Ben Foster, but they never shared the screen. So you think it was Bale?
It's definitely.
So
Bale.
people said Bale. I have
Bale
a sneaker. I have a sneaky pick though. I think that dude Rory Cochrane, the bearded buddy, Tommy. I think it might have been him.
Because he was what did he had a bit of the melancholy.
I think here's my thing. This movie, remember that show that came on Netflix, American Primeval?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of similar like scenario situation.
Yeah.
This movie, I think American Primeval was way too like flash, fun, like way too quick, fast pace over substance, and this one just dragged its heels a little too much on the other end of the spectrum. But it was good. I think it's definitely worth a watch if you like a Western style movie like this or that era in American history, for sure. Yeah. That's my opinion. Please, by all means, weigh in, all you two. Micah, if you want to go next.
I'll say that, like, first of all, like, I did enjoy, like, every 20 minutes or so a very recognizable, like, happened a lot, in the beginning, and then, like, we eventually got, like, was it Ben Foster towards the end? Like, every now and then it's the guy you would know would, like, show up.
Yep.
I just watched Pride and Prejudice, so when Rosamund Pike, like, opens the movie, I was like, oh, her again.
Yeah. It's that dude from The Last of Us, the bad guy.
Yeah.
From the season one, he was
it's like a lot of recognizable faces.
Oh yeah.
But I got it. Like, this is almost like in a genre of its own.
Yeah.
Where there's a few movies in this genre where it's like, racist guy learns not to be racist.
Yeah.
And like,
I think we both bear enough blood.
drawn out moments. I think when his melancholic friend, right before he kills himself. What does he slip under the chief's tent?
Like, gives him a tobacco.
And he's like, some bag years, and he's like, we can't forgive what we've done. And I was just like, man, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Right? Exactly. That was my thing. Like, it's like, I wanted to like it. I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And then the way they open the movie, it's like, so, read the synopsis. Christian Bale's this bigot that hates Native Americans, but then he learns his ways were wrong. And they open the movie with, like, Native Americans murdering an innocent family and the baby.
1, 2, 3 shot.
God.
What a crazy sequence.
When the little girls start dropping, I was like, what is this trying to say?
I had to rewind it because I was like, did that bullet just hit the baby?
Oh, yeah.
I had to rewind it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, it did hit the baby. Yeah, no, good point, Mike. It kind of goes like, I guess the idea being like we're all hostiles in our own way, which I guess is the point of that whole era, but like...
No, man, it's like the good Native Americans and the white people team up against the bad Native Americans.
Yeah, right, he literally says that. He's like, they are Comanche, they're crazy.
They are rattlesnake.
Yeah, they are rattlesnakes.
They are rattlesnakes.
It's good to know that racism can come full circle. He's like, listen, fuck those guys.
Up with our joint.
Yeah.
What's his name? Yellow Cheek? I can't remember. Yellow Hawk was like literally being like, yo, like, I know we don't get along, but like, those guys are nuts. No. You're right to hate them. People also hate Comanche.
Yeah, I just kept trying to put myself, like, if I was to make this movie about a different group of people, it'd be like, yeah, you know me, I'm not like those thugs over there, man. Those kill
That's
them.
what I think American Primeval did well. You know what they teamed up on? The Mormons. Easy target. They did that well. They're like, listen, guys. Because remember, like, you got the good Native Americans, you got the government white people. It's like, the worst white, everyone we should all hate is the Mormons.
Yeah, like
that's what they did
crazy
well.
religious people. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy, like, I mean, there was some really interesting stuff. They weren't afraid to, people started dropping like flies. I was just like, oh, damn. Like, by the end of the movie, I was like...
I thought Jonathan Majors was dead, too. He still had one more scene after that. I was like, damn, they took out Jonathan Majors and Timmy.
Yeah, they took his arm out.
They took his arm.
Yeah.
He's like, not a lot. He might hate natives with a passion, but he doesn't hate black people. He's made that very clear.
Another one of those
that's speaking
things.
Exactly to the script. Yeah. To what Mike is saying.
I was like, all right.
He doesn't have hate in his heart towards.
No, he's like specific. I would have signed you a million times over.
He just didn't know any Native Americans, guys.
Yeah,
I know. And then
because he lost his friends, who he kept repeating their names, and I'm like.
Dude, when Jesse Plemons goes over to be like he's like, all right, let me untie him. I'm like, Jesse, no.
Yeah.
Dead.
We all know what's happening.
Oh, so dead.
And then he got on the train at the end. Did that mean he's going with them to Chicago? Because I was kind of like, why leave him? It was weird.
Yeah, he's now gonna raise which, like, historically, that happened to a lot of Native Americans. Where they get taken from their families.
No, not a good thing.
And they treat it like the happy ending. So I was like, what is this movie?
Well, that was just crazy. That was just crazy because he tries to be like the ending sequence with those dickheads in Yellowstone or whatever.
Yeah.
Was like it was supposed to be like this great moment where he's like, I'm not fucking with the body. We brought him here to rest. It's like supposed to be like, I respect him. No, what you did do is get his mother, his aunt, and his father killed in a sequence. No one else got killed, except Arthur Shelby.
Yeah,
but everyone else got killed. Like that's what I'm saying. You tried to stand up for Yellow Hawk, but you ultimately just got the rest of his family killed.
Yeah, I was like, okay, where's the border? And then I would just move. I mean, like, you know, I don't know how small of a sacred area it was. This is getting very pedantic, but like, I was like, this might be the one where
concede.
Yeah.
Concede.
When Rosamund Pike was like, I'm squaring up, I was like, who is she gonna shoot, man?
She shot him. Actually, she shot first.
She did. She shot first. That's what I was saying. I was
they
like,
committed a crime right there. They shot a man on his own.
Bro, but they could have I don't know why he didn't have a thing where maybe they had the daughters or whatever let's get to a better spot. A freaking his son's name I can't or with the younger native guy. He didn't have a gun.
Yeah,
he really just stood there and got shot. And I was like, whoa.
Great. Now, now that kid gets to grow up in a white family in Chicago, while the rest of his people have been butchered.
Dude,
thanks, Christian.
Little bear.
the Western clothes on him, and they did his hair up. I was like, oh man.
What does he give him a book for? Is it Caesar? Yeah, go read about you want to know about a brave man, a white guy named Caesar.
He conquered so many people.
Which he read he was reading in one scene. Too.
Well, yeah, he tried to give him the book, and the kid was like, "Hey, man, I don't even read English.
I don't read."
Yeah,
this means 4 years old to me. My thoughts on the movie too. I know you got off a couple, Michael. We'll keep it going.
Sorry.
No, I mean there were parts in I won't say there's a good movie in here somewhere. I think I like this movie maybe a little more than both you, but and it's because I think maybe first things first, the cinematography. Maybe it's just the American Southwest. There's a ton of great shots in here. Time I see them on a horse and a lot of line-up shots with the horses, I'm thinking about Red Dead, and I'm like, this is sick. I love it.
It looks great. I'll give it that.
It looked great. The acting, I was on board. I think the best acting was done when they weren't necessarily speaking a lot. There was a lot of good. I thought Rosamund Pike when she's digging the body, seeing that was good. You learn a lot about her character without having her to talk, which was great. Why could I understand Christian Bale better in this movie than in Public Enemies?
I had to turn on subtitles.
Yeah, a little bit of mustache mumble, but I get your point.
His voice was so deep in this.
Yeah, maybe that's fair.
I think. Okay, go ahead, Eric. Please finish your point.
No, I thought Christian Bale did a fine job in this movie too. This ends, I will say, also 3 out of the last 4 weeks we've watched the Christian Bale movie, that's funny. I hope that's coming to an end.
Mike is picking, so he's smirking.
I don't know.
We've done a lot of Christian Bale, a lot of intensity out of Christian Bale, but I mean, I enjoyed what I was seeing from some of the other monologues with other guys, younger Jesse Plemons, cool. Timothy not doing much. Jonathan Majors, cool. You know who Ben Foster? Because this is around the same time as Hell or High Water. Mm-hmm. When you see Ben Foster, you're just I'm just is he gonna be playing this wild card guy again? And
oh yeah,
clearly is.
It's funny. I thought his prisoner one, he was gonna do more of in his role in 30 Days a Night when he's a prisoner. He's I thought he was gonna be crazy. He's kind of just I did it. And you would have done it too.
And that's the thing. I think I know this is based on a manuscript. It's very, to Mike's point, I don't want to say pandering. I want a little more nuance, I guess, in this. It's all very clearly spelled out for you. And Ben Foster, he says it. He's just it could be you that's in these chains. And I'm yeah. I don't know. I guess the thing is I want a little more nuance. We're going into this final fight where it's clearly a mirror of Christian Bale's lost his whole crew. Here comes a bigot rolling up with his crew, which is clearly what you were at the beginning of the movies, and now you're killing the guy. You're cutting his head off and slicing his throat. It's very on the nose.
I thought he was gonna scalp him, and that I would have been.
That would have been. Yeah. I wanted this to be a little more raw, or because the way it started, I was oh shit, we're killing this. The kids are getting shot. Baby just got shot. Let's go. I want to see something kind of cool. And then it didn't really ever get that raw and intense, I guess. I don't know. I was kind of hooked off that first scene, and then I was in it, but I wasn't really in it. But I think 3.5 stars is probably
I think so. I think that's the thing with this one. I don't know if there's much more to say. I think it's a movie that had a lot of great performances, looked great. I wanted to love it And I just kind of was like, all right. Like, it was kind of all right to me. That's what it ends up being. Like you said, it left a lot to be desired.
I did really like the scene with Ben Foster and, oh man, I'm always blanking on his name. But in the mud pit when he's escaping.
Jesse Plemons. I was just thinking that.
That was great. Gave me like shades of like Saving Private Ryan. I think there's a scene like that in like
when he's like, struggling, like wait.
Good, like,
well, that is
like
one he absolutely should have just given him out. Like, just let him run. You know, what's he got? He's trying to get away, not hurt you, and then he just wouldn't let him go.
Yeah.
But soldier, I guess.
And that was something, again, left to be desired. Like, I know the boy was depressed. I know he had the melancholy. Again, very on the nose, like, what we did to your people, like, blah, blah, blah. That's why I'm going to kill myself. But, like, having him chase the guy down Ben Foster off screen, like, I thought, if anything, this should have been a story where, like, Ben Foster and Christian Bale's characters, like, they are mirrored representations of, like, what could have, them making their opposite paths. Like, they should have confronted each other as, like, a final bit, not, like, this guy gets killed off screen. Like, I don't know. It just seemed like they didn't know how to finish this story out. And I guess maybe that's exactly what happened. But again, it's an adaptation. So
yeah, I mean, take a little artistic license. I'd say there's a little bit of meat on the bone, but can't say I was dissatisfied with the meal.
No, I agree. It's something where
exactly. I agree.
It didn't blow my socks off. I can see why this movie kind of went under the radar when it came out. But Micah, what do we have for next week?
Man, I debated pretending like I didn't go see Naja 2 to make you guys watch it. But I'm not doing that. I also thought about doing a movie that's older. Maybe like Speed Racer.
Ooh.
But I settled on a movie that...
I would have liked that one.
I know. I think it's still in theaters. So yeah. Movie of the week. And now we got a game from Brian.
Sorry, I'm sorry. My friends are texting me. They're trying to watch Final Reckoning. They did a full rewatch of the Mission Impossible, and then they're like, "Brian, why is it not on the site?" I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Apparently not. It's not. I just checked.
Because it's Tom Cruise, and he's like, "You ain't getting this shit."
Yeah, he's like, that's what I told him. He's like, they're like, "Why not?" I'm like, I don't know, bro. You gotta wait. Did
you see the thing about them putting it in on YouTube?
No.
Final Reckoning.
Yeah. So this is my last movie news. I tracked this on Twitter. Who put that movie out? Warner Brothers? Or who put it out?
Not Warner. It would have been
Universal? I don't know.
I think maybe Universal.
Whoever produced it said, hey, like we're gonna be we're gonna be streaming the whole Mission Impossible Final Reckoning on YouTube, and everyone was like, oh, bet. And then when you got on, it was a bit of a troll. They screamed the script in Morse code.
Oh, that's hilarious.
On YouTube.
Bro, okay, Jeremy just said, he goes, it's okay, I kind of felt guilty for bootlegging for Daddy Cruise.
There you go.
All right, so here's how it works. It's a bad movie. You guys are going to work together. You can skip it and come back.
Are these
bad
movies?
No, it's a bad plot description. So you just have to guess. It's a movie, and they're all movies you should know. It's a horror description. I was going to do it a game going against each other, but I think it would be better if you guys could just get it. So first one. A guy flies powerful people to his private island and endangers minors there, aided by a female accomplice. He dies under unusual circumstances from something around his neck, even though there were two people nearby who were supposed to protect people.
Okay.
For some reason, this is not from the perspective of the main character in this one. These are all stripped directly from a Reddit post, by the way, so I did not write these.
No, I like this. A guy flies powerful people. You got it, Micah?
Take a guess, yeah.
Oh, I have a guess. Is it the M. Night Shyamalan movie?
It is not.
Okay.
Damn,
they're very so guy flies
where you get old.
Oh, old. Yeah.
So I would say if I was knowing this movie, I would focus on this part as one part and then this part is another. This is just describing the ending. Of the movie. This is just kind of.
Have we've seen this movie?
Oh yes, you have certainly seen all the movies on this thing. None of these are like weird deep cuts.
Oh, I know what this is.
What is it?
Is this The Incredibles?
It is The Incredibles.
I was thinking The Incredibles. I was like, what are you talking from something around his neck? Oh,
it's like when he dies in the cave.
Powerful.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Boy goes on a trip to meet his family and leaves once he ensures two of his relatives are gonna have sex.
My head immediately went to Back to the Future, but that's not it.
It is Back to the Future. So you kind of get the idea. Like that's what the descriptions are. So that'll help you kind of going forward.
Yeah.
Good job, Eric.
Man is forced to participate in the rescue of a hostage by the government that has turned his residence into a refugee camp.
Man.
A man is forced to participate in the rescue of a hostage by the government that has turned his residence into a refugee camp.
So his home is a refugee camp, and he has to go rescue a hostage by the government.
The government that is the ones who have turned his home into a refugee camp.
Is this Elysium?
It is not.
Oh.
The rescue of a
You can also skip, and we can come back to that one if you want to. If you want to see some of it, just see
another section. Yeah, and the rescue hostage by the government.
He needs to go rescue someone in order to.
And he's coming out of retirement or something. They're like, you gotta go rescue him. One.
It's gonna piss you off. It's gonna piss you off when you find out what it is.
Yeah, all right, yeah, I'm down to skip it, Mike. We can come back.
Skip. Want to come back? All right.
Yeah,
sure.
Man murders dozens of locals by bombing their homes, then adds insult to injury by returning with more and better weapons to murder more of them. But he comes clean by the end of the film.
I don't know.
Man murders dozens of locals by bombing their homes, and then adds insult to injury by returning with more and better weapons to murder more of them. Man comes clean at the end of the film.
I don't know why this gets me so weak.
You guys want to go?
Is Superman?
It is not Superman. We keep going. You can hear the other ones too if you want to see them.
Yeah.
Okay. Skinny kid makes black friend. Father does not approve.
I mean, this could be.
It's supposed to be kind of funny. Like they're not like just like trying to trick you. It's like supposed to be like funny ways of describing it. So this one's pretty funny. This one made me laugh. All right, want to hear that? We'll go through some other ones just to see if one of them might catch your eye.
And we're sure
A schoolboy constantly gets a free pass for his rule breaking because his gay principal takes a liking to him.
Oh, is this like? Is it? This sounds like Community. I don't know, but
no, it does sound like Community.
I'll give you a hint. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Wait, it's a free pass for. Oh wait.
He gets constantly breaks the rules, gets a free pass for doing it because his gay principal takes a liking to him.
Is this Weapons? I don't know.
No.
I mean, at first I thought it was Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but it's like kind of the opposite.
No.
Of that.
Okay, you want me to keep going? Or you want to give a guess for this one?
Wait. Is that last one? Is this last Good Will Hunting or what? Not Good Will Hunting. What's the one with Robin Williams?
It's Good
Will Hunting?
No.
Oh. What's the one with Robin Williams?
It is Good Will Hunting, but that's not the answer.
Okay. Oh.
All right, ready? Dude sleeps with all of his employees.
Oh, wait, that last one is The Holdovers.
It is not.
Oh, fuck.
You're thinking too literally about this. You gotta really think cheeky.
Yeah.
Dude sleeps with all of his employees.
This
one's hard. This one was hard.
But you think we have seen this movie?
You've all seen all these movies.
Is this Toy Story? I don't know.
It is not.
They're like a literal
sleep? A group of school teachers take their new friend to beat up a Holocaust survivor and his buddies.
Oh, this is the X-Men.
It is the X-Men.
Yeah.
There you go. So we'll go to the next one. Good one there.
Okay, good
This
job.
2001 movie can be summarized as put that thing back where it came from or so help me.
Lord of the Rings?
It is Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
There you go, see? So you get an idea. All right. The hero only wins because he's saved before the boss battle.
Doctor Strange.
It is Doctor Strange. You're getting a good one, see? All right. After a famous guy dies from constructive criticism, one of his fans abandons his homeless family and continues on the dead man's legacy by manipulating a twink. This one's pretty easy.
Wait. Is this one of his? Is this Charlie and Chocolate Factory?
It is not.
Oh wait, I thought I saw Homeless Family, and
it is. No, it seems that some. You see the guesses when I was on the thread. You see some of the guesses, like they're not bad. Famous guy dies from.
I don't know.
No, it's not Nosferatu. Guy dies from constructive criticism. One of his fans abandons his homeless family, continues on his legacy by manipulating a twink. All right, we'll come back. We can come back to that.
Keep going.
Everyone tries to keep a single dad from snapping.
What?
Incredibles 2. I don't know.
No.
Math is math. Everyone tries to keep a single dad.
Again, I'm going to give you a hint. This one's being very literal about the snapping.
Oh, is this Infinity War?
It is Infinity War.
Oh.
And then we got, my dad is, this one is the hardest one, but it made me laugh. My dad is dead. Wait, no, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Hold up, my friend is my dad.
Oh, is this the imaginary Imagine or whatever?
No.
If?
If? Is it If?
No. This one made me roll. This one was funny. I was like, that is funny as fuck.
Wait, no.
I don't think I'd be shocked if you got this one. I mean,
wait, hold on. All right,
you guys want to hear the last one?
Yeah.
Grandpa wants to make a fortune out of mosquitoes.
Is this Jurassic World? Like
it's Jurassic,
3?
yeah, it's Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, there is another one. There's another one in here that is a reference to like Jurassic. It's a reference to like the franchise as a whole. It's not like specific to like one of the movies. So if you just say the franchise, you got it.
Okay.
So
take us back.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys got this one already.
Yeah.
You got this one. Okay, this is the first one you couldn't get. Man is forced to participate in the rescue of a hostage by the government that has turned his residence into a refugee camp.
I'm trying to think of this not literally. Man.
But you hear all of them, you're gonna be like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I feel like this is some sort of like Disney movie or some shit. Like
this one is. I'll start giving hints if you want. This one is it's an animated feature film. It's not ants, but it's animated.
Animated.
Is that the Bee Movie?
No, what's that?
I don't know. I'm trying.
Their residence has been turned into a refugee camp, and then he must go to by that government who turned into a refugee camp has to go on a rescue mission. Think about it.
This is Monsters Inc.
What?
It's not much, I think.
No. Is this
residence to a refugee camp? Oh, is this Finding Nemo?
No.
I don't know. He was taken.
Okay, ignore the don't focus on the hostage one as much. The government has turned his residence into a refugee camp, and then he has to go on a rescue mission sent by that same government. Let's say in exchange of getting rid of the refugee camp in his said residence.
Oh, is this Wreck-It Ralph?
No, God damn.
Oh, fuck it.
I have no idea what this is. What is it?
It's Shrek.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one. This one's harder, I guess. Man murders dozens of locals by bombing their homes and add insult to injury by.
He comes.
This is an MCU movie. I'm gonna give you a hint because you guys are struggling a little bit.
Oh, is this the second Avengers movie?
This
Age of Ultron?
I got it.
No. What is
this
it?
is just Iron Man.
It's Iron Man, yes.
Oh.
He comes back with better weapons and bombs.
Exactly. It's so stupid.
Good shit. Yeah.
Man.
This one is really hard. This is also an animated feature film. Think of a skinny kid making a friend who happens to be black. And I say that in the literal sense of the color. Father does not approve.
Oh man.
Is this Finding Nemo? No, I don't know.
No. There were 3 of them. In fact, 4 if you count something else that was made not that long ago.
Toy Story?
No, not Toy Story. He makes a black friend. His father does not approve.
Who has a father in these movies? That's tough.
3 animated ones, 1 live action.
This one's people are probably screaming at this one. I want to get this so bad, but
He's skinny. That's his whole thing. He's skinny. Okay.
Yeah, obviously, Loki, that is kind of his character trope, especially in the first one.
Oh! How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, there you go. How to Train Your Dragon. There you go. Schoolboy constantly gets a free pass for his rule breaking because his gay principal takes a liking to him. This is a franchise one.
I feel like we need to get this one. Like
Schoolboy.
To franchise.
Who's
I
in
don't
school?
think it's Spider-Man.
No,
Who's a gay principal?
I feel like that's the cheeky part of this.
Yeah.
Like free.
I don't think they ever refer to him as a principal.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's a
But,
franchise.
I mean, he is kind of.
And he gets a free. Is it Dennis the Menace or something?
No, you'll just notice in the movies that like you think he probably should have gotten in trouble or kicked out.
Oh, this is Harry Potter.
It's Harry Potter, yeah.
Oh.
This one is really hard. Dude sleeps with all his employees.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Sleeping.
Doctor
He
Sleep.
sleeps with all his employees.
Doctor Sleep.
Him and all his employees are constantly sleeping together to do stuff.
Oh, Avatar?
No, but that's a good guess.
That's a good guess.
You're in the right headspace.
Minority Report?
No. What do they do? They do all their work while they're asleep.
The Matrix.
No.
Oh.
But again, it is a side. I guess it's supposed
Inception?
It is Inception. Dude sleeps with all his employees.
Yeah.
Okay.
You already got the
got
action
that
one.
one.
You got that one. You got that one. You got that one. This is another animated feature film. Pixar, in fact. I'll give you another hint. After famous guy dies from constructive criticism, one of his fans abandons his homeless family and continues on the dead man's legacy by manipulating a twink.
Is this Toy Story 4?
No, I don't think so.
Famous. Oh, is this Coco?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Famous guy dies from constructive criticism. He got some criticism and then he just died. And then his fan... I'll give you a hint. His fan is not a human, but the guy is human.
Yeah.
It's a pretty obvious Pixar movie that you guys are missing right now.
Yeah. I feel like it's there.
I don't know.
No, guessing every other one in the... Like,
Is it Wall-E?
he's manipulating a twink, guys.
I don't...
Think about it. It's a skinny guy getting manipulated by said fan.
Oh, it's Ratatouille.
It's Ratatouille.
Oh my god. Yeah, literally manipulating a twink.
Oh, everyone, you guys got that one. I think you only have these last two left. Oh no, you guys got the one left.
I want to get this one.
My dad is dead. No, wait, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. Hold up, my friend is my dad.
This is a tough one. This one made me laugh. I don't even know if you guys have seen this movie. I assume you have.
Is it the ghost one, or it's the twist? The M. Night Shyamalan?
No.
Hold up, my friend is my dad.
Technically, it's a video game movie. Kind of.
Video game.
Based on a
Jumanji?
video game. No.
Oh, that would Jumanji kind of played there.
That one kind of works, but no.
You got lives and stuff.
Yeah.
Are they body swapping? Is that why the friend is his dad?
There is a body swap, but it's not human to human.
Oh, that made it so much worse. I have.
I don't know if you guys have seen this one or not. You might have. This might be a good one to just give up on. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
This is Detective Pikachu.
Oh my
gosh, man. I haven't seen this movie though.
Dude, those are they're harder. They're harder than you think. These ones, no bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, but you guys did pretty well, all things considered. And a couple couple layups at the end. But you got most of them.
We didn't. Yeah,
Right.
we needed some. I needed some help with some of those, but
That's
we
fun.
needed
Yeah,
some
they're
help,
fun.
but-
They're kind of
Alright.
cheeky hard. Like I pulled them from the Reddit. That was funny.
No, that was a good time.
You like-
I appreciate you do that, Brad.
Word. Yeah, no problem, guys. All right, tune in next week.
Yeah.
For our review of Sorry Baby and some other
Sorry, baby. I'm excited.
hijinks. Maybe I'll make
Yeah.
a game.
Yeah,
Love
it's
it.
been a while since
All
I'm
right.
like a game.
All right.
But,
Yeah, I'm ready.
Peace
I
out.
think this is like week whatever without a comment. So if we don't know you, you
Yeah.
made it to the end.
Get
We'll
your
give you
shirt.
merch.
Get your shirt. I'm gonna design them. This
Please.
coming soon.
Please.
You want
We're
your
giving
shirt?
You clothes,
Get 'em.
man. You want?
We're giving you.
Come
We're
get
trying to
it.
clothe you.
Yeah, we're trying to
We're
close your
bribing you.
backs,
We're bribing
friend.
you.
All right.
All right.
Thanks
Peace
for watching,
out.
y'all.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.